Hey guys! So, this is the HP DesignJet T210, a large format printer that HP has designed specifically for engineers, architects, designers, and honestly anyone who needs high-precision line drawings or poster-sized prints, but also doesn't want a massive piece of equipment dominating their workspace. And right off the bat, I'll say this, large format printers aren't usually exciting, but this one is actually kind of cool because HP is really focused on making it compact, approachable, and, surprisingly, cost-efficient. The first thing you'll notice is the design. And, in a world where plotters usually look like industrial machines, this one has a very modern, almost minimal aesthetic. It's sleek, it's not oversized, and it actually fits comfortably on a desk or a corner table. At just 40 inches wide, 17 inches tall, and 11 inches deep, it doesn't eat up space the way you'd expect a 24-inch printer to. And because HP went with a compact design, it doesn't feel intimidating. This is important because a lot of plotters scare people off with their sheer size. Now, let's talk about what it does. The T210 is built to handle technical line drawings, CAD renders, maps, posters, and even sewing patterns. That's a wide range, and it makes sense because anyone working in architecture or engineering wants crisp, accurate lines, but HP also knows that creatives might be using it for things like banners, posters, or design proofs. And here's the thing, when you're working with these kinds of projects, detail and precision matter a lot more than speed. But interestingly, the T210 actually balances both. This printer supports media up to 24 inches wide on rolls, and if you need sheets, it can do up to 13 by 19 inches with an optional sheet feeder. So, you've got flexibility. It supports sheet feed, roll feed, and has an automatic horizontal cutter. That last part is key because instead of you having to trim every single print manually, the printer takes care of that for you, which saves a lot of time if you're printing multiple pages in one go. HP has also done something really smart with media handling. You can print different size projects automatically without manually switching the media source. If you've ever used other large format printers, you know the frustration, having to constantly adjust settings or switch out paper. Here, it just does it for you. And that's paired with efficiency. HP claims the T210 uses 95% less ink for routine maintenance compared to competitors, which is pretty huge. Ink is where a lot of these machines make or break their running cost. And then there's the software. HP Click is included, and this is a big deal if you've ever dealt with plotters that need overly complicated drivers or workflows. HP Click makes it drag and drop simple. You can just pull in a PDF, a TIFF, JPEG, PNG, or even CAD files like HPGL/2 or DWF, and it'll handle it. It has built-in error checking, auto-nesting, and predefined settings, which means you don't waste paper or ink on trial and error. That's very much aligned with HP's whole idea here. Make large format printing simple, even for people who aren't necessarily print experts. Connectivity is another area where HP pushed convenience. You've got Gigabit Ethernet, USB 2.0, and Wi-Fi built in. But what I really like is the HP Smart App integration. You can literally print with one click from anywhere, desktop, tablet, or smartphone. If you're an architect and you've just finished revising a drawing at home, you can send it to the office printer right away and it'll be waiting for you. Or if you're managing multiple projects, you can stay on top of your large format printing from your phone without physically being near the printer. That's one of those features that sounds small but becomes a game changer in real workflows. Now, speed. On an A1/D size print, you're looking at around 45 seconds per page, which isn't blazing fast but also not slow for the level of precision it delivers. HP says you can get up to 59 A1/D prints per hour if you're running a batch. And with 500 megabytes of memory on board, the printer doesn't choke when you throw bigger files at it. For CAD users or designers working with complex line drawings, that's a big win because you don't want your printer lagging behind your workflow. And speaking of precision, the resolution is up to 2400 by 1200 p. That's plenty sharp for line drawings, detailed text, and color elements. This isn't meant to compete with a high-end photo printer, but for technical applications and large format visuals, it's more than enough. The output is crisp, accurate, and consistent. That's exactly what professionals in architecture, engineering, or mapping need: reliability in every print. Now, let's address ink. The T210 uses HP 712 cartridges, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, and the HP 713 printhead. You want to stick with genuine HP ink